Hello everybody and welcome. This is a Legacy School Comprehension lesson for Year 6, Week 5. For this lesson, you'll need your Comprehension booklet, pages 17 to 20, or Comprehension Sheet 5. So today's lesson, or today's topic, is chocolate. We actually have two texts, text A and text B. Both of them give information, but both of them have two very different purposes. We'll start with text A. How is chocolate made? Have you ever wondered where chocolate comes from? Well, chocolate is made from beans which grow in pods on the Theobroma cacao tree. Theobroma is Greek for fruit of the gods. Cacao is native to Central and South America, but it is grown commercially throughout the tropics. About 70% of the world's cacao is grown in Africa. The flavor of the beans varies depending on where they come from. The beans also vary in flavor depending on the age of the tree. A cacao tree can produce close to 2,000 pods per year. The rigid rugby ball-shaped pod or fruit of the cacao grows from the branches and oddly straight out of the trunk. The pods, which mature throughout the year, encase a sticky white pulp and about 30 or 40 seeds. The seeds at this point are incredibly bitter, not at all like the chocolate that comes from them. It's actually the perfect design because the fruit attracts forest animals such as monkeys, which eat the fruit but cast the seeds aside, dispersing them and allowing new trees to grow. So, what must be done to the seeds to make them taste better? First, the pods must be harvested. Once they are collected, the workers open the pods by hand, taking care not to damage the beans inside. The beans are removed, and next comes one of the most important steps in the process, fermentation. The beans are placed in earthen pits or wooden bins and covered with banana leaves, then left to ferment. The heat of fermentation changes the bitter flavors in the beans into something more edible, more chocolatey. Once they have been fermented, the beans are dried in the sun for about a week, during which time the flavor continues to develop. Finally, the beans are ready to be shipped to a factory where they are turned into chocolate. After the beans are transported to chocolate factories, they are weighed and separated by type so that the manufacturer knows exactly what kind of cacao is in the chocolate or is going into the chocolate. This ensures the flavor of the chocolate is consistent over time. Some manufacturers use up to 12 types of cacao, depending on the flavor of the chocolate they want to create. In the factory, the cacao beans are roasting in large ovens for up to In the factory, the cacao beans are roasted in large ovens for up to 2 hours. The heat not only dries and darkens the beans, but also brings out their flavor. Next, the cacao beans are cracked, then winnowed. That is, the broken shells are blown away, which leaves the crushed pieces of cacao beans called nibs. These are edible, but do not taste very pleasant. The cacao nibs are then crushed and ground into a thick paste called chocolate liqueur. This is bitter and not very smooth or creamy. To improve the flavor, the manufacturer mixes in things like sugar, vanilla, and milk. You could eat this mixture and it would taste pretty good, but it won't quite have the right texture. So the manufacturer runs the mixture through steel rollers and then it is conched. This is a process which involves putting the mixture in a machine that mixes and mashes the chocolate. Conching can last a few hours for cheaper chocolate and up to 6 days for more expensive types. Finally, we have chocolate. So let's go ahead and look at text B. It's much shorter. The Chocolate Party Company is calling all young chocolate lovers. Are you looking for a special theme for a party? Then come to us. Our chocolate parties combine the very best quality Belgian chocolate with fun-packed activities. Our experienced chocolatiers love to share their magic chocolate making skills and make sure everyone has a great time. Spend 2 unforgettable hours creating scrumptious chocolate masterpieces, such as cute chocolate animals, crispy coconut cups, or, best of all, our smooth, mouth-watering, melt-in-the-middle chocolate stars. All sorts of delicious toppings are available, including caramel sprinkles, chocolate-coated honeycomb crumbs, and our favorite, berry strawberry curls. Perfect for any occasion, our fantastically fun parties will help you create chocolate delights that will impress everyone. The time will just fly, but the fun doesn't stop there, because at the end, you and your friends will take away party bags crammed with your own delicious handmade treats. You will also take with you a wealth of knowledge about the secret art of chocolatiers, making this day a day you'll never forget. Parties last for 2 hours, are suitable for children from 8 to 14 years old, and are available 7 days a week. We run throughout the day starting at 10 a.m. with the last party finishing at 9 p.m. on weekdays and 10 p.m. on weekends and during holidays. See our website for prices, availability, and details. Let's go ahead and look at our questions. Number 1, name one thing that affects the taste of cacao beans. 2, what is unusual about the way the fruit grows on the cacao tree? 3, where does cacao originally come from? 4, name 2 ingredients that are added to chocolate liqueur to make it taste better. 5, what 2 things do you need for fermenting the beans? 6, what happens to the flavor of the cacao beans during the process of fermentation? 7, explain how chocolate liqueur is made. 8, which sentence gives us information about the part of the world most cacao comes from? 9, how do animals help cacao trees grow, and what kind of animals are mentioned in the text? 10, why is conching important? 11, number these steps of making chocolate from the text to show the correct order. The first step has been numbered for you, which is harvesting. We also have winnowing, weighing, grinding, roasting, and fermenting. 12, explain what a chocolate manufacturer is. 13, in text B, what are the people who teach chocolate making at parties called? 14, referring to text B, name one of the chocolate sweets you can make during the party. 15, name one of the products you can use to decorate chocolate sweets. 16, find an example of an alliteration in text B. You have so many examples. 17, explain why the last paragraph is different from the rest of the text in text B. 18, look at the following statements. Circle 2 that are correct. Text A and B contain only facts. Text A and B contain only opinions. Text A contains mostly facts. Text B contains opinions only. And text B contains more opinions than facts. Moving on to our extension work. It says text A and text B have different purposes. Explain fully what the difference is between the purposes of each text in a minimum of 40 and maximum of 50 words. Good luck. I can't wait to see your work, and stay safe.